Hi, Libra Nation. How are you guys? I hope you had a good weekend. Let's take a look at love and life for the second week in September. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Libra. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I just read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. If you're looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel called Moon Body Tarot. I read for Libra over there too. On my other channel, I'll just focus on mostly your energy, and I'll do oracle messages for you over there. But here we dig into details and relationships. So please subscribe to both. Both channels. Link to my website for private readings and to check out my other services is down in the description below. So Libra, these could be themes that you personally experience, or they may be themes in another person's life that you're witnessing and experiencing with them. These are the themes of the week, the oracle messages. So they could be you, or you could be noticing this about someone else. You have to take it as it applies to you and as it resonates for you and how it's most applicable, most helpful for you. Libra, it's really important this week to focus on cultivating gratitude. I'm getting the sense based on some of the oracle messages that it is a period of growth for you, but it's also a time of really letting go of past pain. I get the sense that maybe some of you out of nowhere have sort of been re-triggered about past pain in some way, and it's time to focus on healing and trying to have fun and trying to bring focusing on gratitude, because your big catalysts and challenges for this week are fun and gratitude. Also the moon as well. So I do think that you are going to be sensitive. Pay attention to your unconscious feelings that you may be having that you're not really aware of. Your inner emotions and responses are what's in focus. I think that you are also very, very sensitive right now. I'm hearing that you guys will be more sensitive than you typically are. I seem to remember something like that for you last week or the week before. So cyclical heavy emotions, focusing on what you are grateful for and having fun can help alleviate moodiness. It might not completely cure it, but it can help. Because what came out for you first for this week was unplug and healing so that you can try to have more fun. Also, what came out of my second oracle deck, which is really two oracle decks combined, self-love and growth, trying to let go of resistance. And again, gratitude. Unplug and healing. I'm hearing that social media is just not necessarily an avenue for making you feel great this week. You may do when I got unplugged to healing and fun, it might be every time you open up social media, you see something that hurts your feelings. Maybe you're feeling excluded. You're wondering why you're not having that much fun. I'm feeling like there's a need to unplug so that you can reconnect to fun in your own life, in your real life. There is something that somebody is working through and healing. We do have Chiron here as well. I do think it will be somewhat of a heavy week. I think you guys have been trying to focus more on loving yourself. It has been a time of growth, but in order for the growth to continue, there's a need to let go of resistance. Some of you have been resisting gratitude. This happens a lot for people with PTSD, complex trauma. They just do a lot of negative thinking, mental filtering, imagining worst case scenarios, a hypervigilance. That's just, your brain and your nervous system trying to protect you from more pain. But what it's doing maybe is separating you from seeing the goodness in life. Count your blessings this week. It will help with that. It will help you let go. You will experience resistance in letting go. That's because it's very hard to let go of old ways of responding to things. Some of you are the growth is coming from how much you're pushing really hard, pushing yourself to grow, pushing yourself to love yourself more. And it is hard to let go of a resistance to that. We resist growth and self-love because we're terrified that it won't work, it won't help. But it's I feel like you guys are pushing yourselves. Spirit's saying, Focus on the gratitude. You're still going to have some intense emotions. It is a time of healing. I feel like you're going to sort of disengage from social media, maybe wanting to do less tech. Also, don't forget your charger and your shoes this week. I'm like, okay, she's leaving the house with her cord and no shoes on. She's going outside. Bring your shoes. I'm hearing some of you will forget that. I don't know why I'm hearing it. It's a 12th house kind of week, and Chiron, and with the moon. I'm like, wow, okay, so maybe heavy. And you are the moon. You are thinking about the past quite a bit. Life may feel somewhat overwhelming. You are going to feel like this week you need to yield to a greater cause, a greater power, a higher cause, a higher power. I also think you're going to do a lot of self-reflection this week. The 12th house can kind of be like a dumping ground where we assess our karma. But with Chiron coming out as well, this is a good opportunity for healing because you have an increased awareness of yourself and others. There is a heightened sense of empathy and compassion for yourself and for others. It's also a really great time to learn or teach new remedies for healing. So I like that because it's like something is sort of, for quite a few of you, I'm sensing that something has sort of hit like a boiling point for you, like a breaking point for you. I'm hearing that some of you are recognizing you've had like prolonged mourning or prolonged grief, prolonged anxiety. And you're like, I'm so tired of this. I do want more gratitude in my life. I do want healing in my life. This week, you may really have an opportunity to put real effort into that. But Chiron is about new ways, new strategies that you can enact to learn how to heal and teach others how to heal as well. You may come across new healing remedies. And when you do that, it may cause like a deeper personal self-reflection. So emotionally, your inner world, I think, is going to be very intense this week. So watch your perceptions and reactions to other people. Lean into gratitude when you can. It might be difficult for you to see what there is to be happy about certain days. Count the blessings, that will help. And you may have emotional ups and downs this week. Here's your advice for the week, just for you, Libra. Creativity, play your own song, okay? It's not about what anyone else is doing. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Don't sing anyone else's song but your own. If you are a creative type, I don't care how long ago it's been since you've been creative, like dust off that set of paints, that journal, that whatever creative process that you go through, your own creativity, focus on that. Focus on yourself and playing your own song. Also, it's a week to let yourself be vulnerable, the strength to show yourself. Also, a big catalyst for you that will change everything is expression. Speak your truth and be vulnerable. This is a week to get creative in your personal self-expression. I'm also hearing something about like art therapy. You can either eat your feelings or paint your feelings, right? Maybe paint your feelings instead of eating them. I don't know why I just heard that. Like you can either eat your feelings or paint your feelings. I think I heard somebody say that once that was a creative type. You might be able to creatively express healing, working through pain, focusing on gratitude. There's this need for you to be more vulnerable. I'm also hearing that some of you need to own your own narrative. Don't let other people control your narrative. Own your own narrative. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Be creative at this time. I'm hearing that some of you are having some really interesting experiences with animals this week. Animal and art therapy, spending time with animals and spending time doing things creative may unlock some stuff that's stuck for you. And I definitely think it's a time you're staying off like the internet and just unplugging from a lot. I'm hearing I want a more organic life. I want to be in touch with others. But there is something going on here between yourself and someone else. This could be a romantic partnership, but it also could be you stepping into something new and you're not sure if you can do it. You're not sure if it's the right time for you. It's either that or it's like you and another person have just been two ships passing in the night. You are not on the same page for communication. Yeah, because here's the overall energy this week is the Two of Cups. So this is good heart-to-heart conversations, good face-to-face communication that's between yourself and the environment. And clarifying this is judgment, that's Scorpio, the moon, that's Cancer or Pisces, and then the Ace of Cups. This week is a week of pivotal, important conversations, either with just yourself, because sometimes the Two of Cups is, I really have to look myself in the mirror. The Two of Cups as a decision-making process is, I have to tap into my emotions. I have to know how I really feel. And I need to talk to another person about it and have that reflected back to me. Like, we got to reflect our feelings back to each other. We have to get square with our feelings and talk. So that's good. But it's about a big decision. Like I feel like this is like shit or get off the pot. That's what my mom used to say. You need to shit or get off the pot. It's like, what are we doing here? There's potential for love here. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential, but there could also be a lot of illusion and confusion about a new beginning or where something is going. It involves emotion. So it could be romantic love or just a creative endeavor, opening up the heart chakra. It's like, are we doing this or not? I also feel like some of you will be going within and saying, I'm feeling a deep inner calling. I really have to drown out everyone, like all the conditioning, what other people think, what other people want. I need to listen to my own best judgment. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about love in general, about a potential connection with someone else. I feel like there is a need for someone to just sort of pause and see something from a different point of view. Someone's been really holding back and withdrawn. There's been anger. Okay. Difficulty with communication, difficulty knowing where something is going. And there has been confusion. Between yourself and another person, there's confusion. Maybe about a long distance trip that someone was going to take. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're involved with someone, their problem right now, Libra, is that they need to discover whether or not they have time for this relationship at all. I feel like this is, what are we doing? They wanted me to do you versus them, which I like. Here's the illumination process for you this week from the Illumination Oracle deck. You're feeling stuck and like you need to read between the lines. You're hurt and you feel rejected. Okay. Well, you're feeling stuck at the moment about some stuff, and I can see that. Like, we got the moon, we've got 12th house, we've got I have to unplug and heal. Like, maybe you're feeling a little weird in interactions. Maybe this person's feeling that way. So you're working through your stuck energy, but I think you feel like you have to read between the lines with someone. You feel hurt and rejected. I also think it's a struggle for you to articulate that. That's why your advice right now is get creative, speak your truth, and be vulnerable. Some of you haven't quite known how to tell someone, hey, I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling like you're rejecting me. I'm feeling stuck. You might wish this person would just sort of, quote unquote, pick up on that. Sometimes Libras can be passive aggressive and we struggle to express how we're really feeling because we don't want to disrupt the flow of harmony. Heaven forbid we rock the boat and be anything other than diplomatic and pleasant, right, Libra? Well, guess what? You have feelings too, and something is hurting your feelings. And I think that's why the 12th house and Chiron is coming out. It's like, dude, you've actually been through this feeling before, but you didn't really realize it at the time. You didn't understand the implications. You didn't understand what it meant. It's a time to heal now. Like, this is happening for a reason. Are we asking people to read between the lines and notice that we are hurt and rejected? Or can we take Spirit's advice and speak our truth, Libra? And say, I'm going to be vulnerable with you and speak my truth. I'm feeling like I'm being rejected. It might be hard for you to express that. I also think that you are shocked that this person doesn't see this about you. You're stuck constantly reading between the lines with them. You maybe feel insecure to open up. So Spirit's saying, if you want that cycle to break and you want to try new healing, here's your RX. Get creative, be yourself, be vulnerable, and speak your truth. And you're like, really? If you have Pisces or Cancer in a close planet, you're feeling it this week. I do think that you're somewhat crabby. I do think that you're emotional. I do think that there is uncertainty for you because your other card is the Lovers, and that's Gemini. If you have Pisces or Gemini in your chart, check that placement, check the house it's in. You're going to feel it there most likely. The way I would read this is, I feel a lot of untapped hidden potential with a person or a situation, but I'm just not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if this person and I align in values, align in morals. Should I keep my choices open? Are they having their choices open? I don't really know 100% what's right for me right now. I do think that some of you are maybe idealizing partnership a little bit, and as a result, it might be making you a little bitter about partnership. Like, it's like, I'm hearing some of you say something like, I know what I didn't like about the last person I was with, and this person is totally the opposite of that. But then there are things about this person that I'm not sure that I really like. It's like, what really is right for me? What is my perfect match? I don't really know. Either that or you're just twisted up about a Pisces or a Gemini. Here's how you're feeling right now. The 6 of Cups to the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're distracted. You're distracted by the past. There is nostalgia and a sweetness with the 6 of Cups. I'm hearing a song by Colin Hay called Waiting for My Real Life to Begin. I'm going to put that in the description. When I hear music, it's a message for you. It's a download. Colin Hay was part of a band called Men at Work that were very popular when I was a kid and a teenager in the 80s. I love Colin and his music. I'll put my favorite rendition of that song down below in the description. I just heard I'm Waiting for My Real Life to Begin. It's a song. So you are a bit trapped in the past right now, lingering in fond memories as well. It may be distracting you from being able to figure out what you want in life now. I'm hearing the Lovers is about more than just a lover. It's about a lot of things. What do I want? Where is this going? Is there untapped hidden potential? Or am I just living in an illusion? Why can't they see that I'm hurt and rejected? Are they hurt and rejected? I don't really know. We need to get the moon off the table here. Yeah, with this conversation, a self-conversation or a conversation with this person, it can help. Watch out for this. The past is distracting you at this time. Your own childhood, your children, wanting a forgiveness, hoping that something will feel mended within. This may or may not have to do anything with this person. I actually don't think it does. And I was like, all right, well, what's their action towards this person or this situation? 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so you're still in it. You're like, let's have fun. Let's engage. I'm being cooperative. But I did clarify this. They told me I didn't really need to clarify this. If this resonates for you, you would know how. But I did want to clarify this. And I got the Page of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Wands. Oh, for my masculines. With this person, this woman, this man, this scenario, whatever. It could even be a job opportunity. There's potential that you could love it. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. But I'm hearing I need to speak to my masculines first. You're going to be kind of like, all right, look, I don't like this stuck feeling. I don't like having to read between the lines with you. I'm struggling to communicate that I feel hurt and rejected. I'm still in this. We can have fun, but don't think I'm going to sit at home and mope over you. I'm going to go explore other things. I'm going to sort of tread lightly here. King of Wands. Like some of you are like, okay, well, I don't really know what's going on with you, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I'm also hearing my masculine saying, I want to think and feel more about myself right now. I'm focused on myself. I don't feel the need to tell my partner everything I'm doing. I don't know that this person's a partner. I feel like you guys are, what I'm picking up on is a situation where it's like, what are we doing here? It's that moment where you define something and you're like, or get into something new. And for a lot of you, even my feminines I'm feeling are like in King of Wands energy. It's like, what about me? What's my grand vision? Like, I want inspiration. I want to have fun. I don't think you're in a committal mood at this point because someone's been rejecting you and making you feel like you've been stuck. And if some of you are just sick and tired of being in perpetual bachelor or bachelorette mode, like that has its pros. I mean, I was a bachelorette for a long time and I loved it. I did a whole lot of this, but I didn't break anybody's heart. It was like, I'm not committing to you. I have fun. Like there's pros to it, but there's also cons to it, you know, like I feel like you don't want to do this anymore, but you will if someone won't open up to you. You're sick of being rejected. I also think some of you might be hanging on to a past person and there's something right in front of you that could be explored. What if this is if this King of Wands is someone from your past that was just a lover, you need to let that go, or remember how they just didn't see you and rejected you. Let go of past rejection. Some of you may be around a person that you're not really sure how you feel about them as well, for my feminines. But I'm really picking up on my brothers are like, I'm not putting all my eggs in this basket with you. Because here's a person that's in front of you, if this resonates for you. They are the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. They may sneak off by themselves and work. I'm hearing a person that robs Peter to pay Paul with their time. I'm hearing this person is a bit of a whirlwind sometimes. They don't manage their time really well. They see themselves as having to tread lightly. They don't feel supported all the time. This may be happening in the work environment for them. You might work with this person and it might be like a secret affair at work or something like that. I'm not picking up that this person's having a secret affair at work. It's like they're busy, they're doing their thing. They feel like they have to act upon their own behalf quite a bit. I'll clarify that more in the extended. Like rushing around for work. The way they're feeling about you is judgment and temperance. So Sagittarius and Scorpio here. This is their energy. Some of you have been doing something and you get going, but then you pull back because you keep reliving the past and it keeps you stuck. Like you're supposed to be moving forward and doing something, implementing something. Like this could all be you, and Spirit's like, do you love this or not? Are you doing this or not? Why do we keep being triggered by the past? Okay, sometimes we are triggered by the past. I mean, if you're like me and you live with CPTSD, this happens to us whether we want to or not. We just got to like work through it, right? Work through it, let it go, remember that it's gone, move forward, move forward. And it's like, I don't know if I can move forward. Spirit's like, you need to. Or if it's with this person, it's like, Spirit is saying you need to determine the purpose of what you're doing. I mean, you've been calm, cool, and collected. You've been running kind of hot and cold with this person. Temperance as an emotion is I'm calm. I have to decide what it is I want to do here before I take action. This person wants a life of moderation and balance. They're weird about their work schedule though. And this is their inner calling. Like it's, what am I doing here? What are we doing here? You can't just keep gray rocking Libra. I feel like this person kind of gray rocks you emotionally. Like you don't really know how they feel about you. They don't open up enough. And it's like, what do I do here? Like that's what this person's going through. And you're like, well, I'm trying to do this with you, but I'll do other things with other people too. I'm not fully worked through my past anyways, and I'm feeling hurt and rejected by you because you sneak off and you do other things and you don't really communicate with me. And there's a reason why, because this person has, Spirit is saying, hey, it's really time for you to decide how you feel about Libra. Because this is a what are we doing kind of conversation. And I was like, all right, well, what's this person's deal? I pulled out cards for them. 4 came out for you, so 4 came out for them. I actually did like this. Illumination and paying attention to the details, regret and forgiveness, confusion. Yeah, look, I'm glad about this. This conversation you have with this person, if it's another person, will be productive. Because you're like, read between the lines, dude. I'm hurt and feeling rejected. I also feel stuck and like I can't move forward. This person is going to be illuminated. You may tell them that, and then they will experience regret and forgiveness. I'm hearing, oh my God, I didn't even know. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know that you felt that way. I feel like I'm hearing a person go, man, I was an idiot. I didn't realize I was making you feel this way. So that is good. Something can be cleared up. They also, I'm hearing they rush a lot of processes. So if they missed details, they are sorry. They will ask for forgiveness. But there's this confusion between the two of you. Again, you've just been 2 ships passing in the night. I was like, all right, well, what else about this person? I have to make a choice. This is too much for me. What's the rush? Don't put the cart before the horse. Here's why. I mean, I dropped these cards after I dropped this, and I was like, oh, okay. This person needs to make time for this relationship. That they're not making enough time. This person may work several jobs. They may overextend themselves, right? Because here's their action towards you, the Magician and the Two of Pentacles. I did clarify this, and I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician again, and the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Well, the Magician is a doer. And they manifest things, and they manifested something with you too. They're demonstrating, they're doing. This is a person discovering their power, but they're busy. When the Two of Pentacles comes out for relationship, the advice is, do you even have time to date? Are you making time? What are you juggling? Are you juggling that well? And it's like, destiny, fate, cycles playing out where I manifest work, manifest work, manifest work. This person may work for themselves. They may be a content creator like me. Maybe they're an entrepreneur. Maybe they'll do a lot for themselves. But it's like, I don't know that this is even about Libra. Because what they're saying to you is, I do have to make a choice. Two of Pentacles, I have to make a choice. Judgment, I have to make a choice. Temperance is, I need to hold still and figure out, I have to balance my passion with my emotions. This person may also have wanted you to be patient with them. And now it's like, no, you need to actually decide whether or not to do something. They have to make a choice. But they're overwhelmed. And they don't want to rush. And they're saying, don't put the cart before the horse. I feel like they manifested something with you, and now they're telling you, oh, I don't know if I have time for this. But they are going to see something from a different point of view. You need to see them for who they are. They need to see you for who you are. There is a choice that needs to be made. A water sign may be involved, wanting a lot of passion, forgiveness, something like that. This person lands on their feet quite a bit in life. They make it up as they go along. They don't really know what to do. I almost feel like you're giving this person like a final opportunity here with something. Also, some of you have been seeing a King of Wands, but you've been thinking about another person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy. It's like, who do I love? What do I love? Where is this going? And the final outcome is just sitting. Like, there's this one person that you have on your mind, or this one thing that you have on your mind. There's emotional stability, but it's like the emotional reevaluation station for you. I think this is your energy. And clarifying this is the Seven of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Lovers. What on earth do I want, and where in the world can I find it? There is confusion here. You have a lot of choices, and you're a bit overwhelmed. You're trying to narrow down your path. And I think that's like, I like you, you like me, let's see where it goes. The Lovers, I think you feel like you and this person were meant to like explore something here. That's all the Lovers really means. Don't let other tarot readers tell you that it means like God has chosen this partner for you and it's your twin flame and a divine partnership. I think it's about trying to figure out like whether or not a person's really right for you and what's really right for you. Spirit will help you with that. That's what the Lovers is. It's an encouragement to find the right match for yourself. What is right for me? What is best for me? Who is my perfect match? What is my perfect match? Like, this person is not really making you feel like that's the thing. If there's not another person here, and this is all you, Libra, it's like you have the opportunity to start a cycle, but I'm hearing that some of you feel like you need to include someone else, but the truth is you just have to have good associations with others and do this on your own. But if there is this other person here, it's like, they don't really want to rush. They're doing their own thing. This is all a little too much for them. They have to make a choice of how they want to spend their time, what they want to do. You have to decide what you want to do moving forward. You seem to be leaving your options open. I am going to do an extended because I feel like something's supposed to happen here between the two of you. and this person needs a minute to decide. We'll see what happens after they make this decision. If you feel like you need the extended, the link to that is at the top of the description below. But Libra, the big takeaway for you this week is to focus on learning new remedies for healing. You have an opportunity to do that. Get creative, be vulnerable, and be honest. That will help. Your honesty might encourage this person to be a little bit more honest. We'll figure out what's going on with them, though, the extended. All right, Libra, that's the next couple of days. Hope it resonates. Hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.